All right, we're gonna start with just simply doing a little bit of rebounding, a little bit of letting go, letting your arms wiggle, letting your heels lift and release. And then we'll go ahead and pause. Inhale, lift your shoulders up. And with an exhale, let them release down. So it's inhale, lift up. Exhale, wow, let it go. And we'll go one more. Inhale, lift, 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 lift. And exhale, release down. Yes, and then move your wrists, circling the hands, and then the other way. Wiggle the fingers. And then just a little shake in the hands. Bring your hands together now, and as if you're washing them, we're going to move the hands around. And then just rub them together. Get some real friction, build up a little bit of heat. And then let your palms come out. Just rest your hands. And pause for a moment. If your shoulders have crept up again, tell them to calm down. Now we'll connect the thumb with the pinky finger, just touch. Move to the next finger, and then so on, each one. And repeat, so pinky, and then last time. And release, again, moving the hands. Now take your left hand, first two fingers come down the pinky of your right, and then squeeze a little at the end, boom, let go. And do each finger, so come down. And don't forget your thumb. And then you know your fingers the best. If there's a certain finger that has some inflammation or arthritis of any form, spend some time massaging into the finger. You just rub it, you can manipulate the knuckle. Whatever feels like you're getting some movement and some circulation in that area. And when you're ready, let your hands come down and reach down to the floor. Take your right hand now and bring it on your right shoulder. We're going to draw down that shoulder just slightly and then release. Let that hand go and bring this arm, the left arm, over. Reach for the floor with your right hand. Come back where both arms are down, and I want you to just pause, take a breath, let it go. Now bring your left hand to the left shoulder, draw down, let your ear drop too. Let your hand come down, reach for the floor. Now reach your right arm over. Let the left ear just drop. Reach for the floor with your left fingers. And then come back up. Let your arms come back down again. Lift your shoulders up with an inhale. And with an exhale, let them release. Yes. So just feel the after effects of that. Now place your hands on your legs and we'll let the chin drop and move your head as if you're saying no. Just right and left. You go very slowly to feel the differences between each side. Now stop in the middle, let your head lift up and put your hands behind your head, support, and then open your elbows. Let the chin lift, let your chest lift. Bring your head back now to neutral position, let your hands drop away, and then spread your fingers apart, interlace and push out to the front. And once you're there, round your back, tuck your chin in and press. Now bring your hands in, bring them in and lift up. Take a breath. Exhale, bring your hands back to the chest. Pause here. Now take a breath in first. And then exhale, come out. Push out the breath. Inhale, come back to center. Now exhale to the right, push out. Inhale back to the center, move left. Exhale, push out. And then come back to center again. Let your hands go, wiggle your fingers, move the wrists. And then move your arms any way you want. It could be swimming motion. It could be side to side, whatever way you get some movement from the shoulder down to the fingers. So rest your hand down now on that left side, left hand, and place your fingertips on your opposite shoulder. We'll move the elbow in circles to get deeper into the shoulders. So you can go wide with your circle, you can go small, whatever feels right. And when you're ready, we'll reverse the circle. Come around and get some really delicious movement in that shoulder. Come to stillness, let your hand release, and we'll do the other side. So your fingertips are on the top of your shoulder. Move the elbow point. So your elbow comes in a circle. Yes. And when it feels right, we'll move the other way. Coming back. Now just rest both hands down on the tops of the legs, release, pause for a moment, feel that energy that we created in the shoulders. Yes. Now we'll lift the arms out, and I want you to extend your fingertips as wide as they can be. Draw those fingertips back, and almost like you're creating a barrier here, like talk to the hand. So what do we need to keep out of our practice today? What thing is going on in our head that we're going, nope, not right now, I'm practicing. All right, now point your fingers down, reach down to the floor, reach till your shoulders feel it. And then loosen the arms, come back up. And I want you to just draw your hands together. So our hands have a lot of energy in them. Come together and then open. And we'll use a breath here. So take a breath in first. Now exhale, bring the hands close. Inhale, open up. Exhale, draw in. Go one more. Inhale, open up. And exhale, draw in. Come back out where your hands are out. Lift that barrier again. Stretch like you're pressing the heel of your palm out to each side. And then release your arms down. Release. Shake them out. Now lift your left arm up. And I want you to lift your right leg. Come back down, do the opposite sides. Lift and down. Lift. Now at the end, really stretch. And come down. Come up, and at the end, really stretch. And then come down. Now lift your right leg and we'll circle that ankle. Moving around. You might hear some cricks and cracks. And that is normal. Do the other foot, so lift and circle. When you're ready, move the other way. Stop and place both feet down. Now lift and release your heels, just bouncing. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Boom, 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 boom. And then pause, just pause. Hands go on the tops of the legs, let your shoulders relax. Draw your elbows in. Breathe. Now we'll take this hand, left hand, bring it over to the right side of your chest, right in front. Take your right hand, draw your shoulder back. Now extend your fingertips out from that right shoulder. I want you to look in that direction and we'll do nothing else but stay right here. Look past the edges of your fingertips. So past your fingertips. And then we'll come back to the center and right here, bend both elbows. Bring the other hand over. This fingers on the shoulder, draw back, reach out your fingertips, and then look just past your fingertips. Come back to the center. So this asana or this pose has two different effects. The eyes are a very interesting part of our body because they help us. The nerves in them, are directly, they're pretty close to the brain. So when we look to the side, we're almost like scanning our environment, right? Am I safe? I'm looking over this way. It's very primal. Am I safe? I'm looking over this way. So just looking side to side can have a very calming effect on our nervous system. open back up again, open back up. We'll bring it over with this hand over, same thing, draw the shoulder back, reach out. Now we're looking to the right and take your gaze now to the other side. So the other benefit of this pose, drop the chin down, is of course physical. It feels good to stretch the neck. Feels good to turn the spine. So move your head back and forth. And feel your left hand, feel it on your chest. Almost like a calming, act of calming. Now bring the hands back to the center again, open. And now bring your other hand over. Just lay it on your chest, draw back and reach out. Look at those fingers. Now take your gaze away and down at the right knee. Move your head right and left. Feel that movement in the neck. Now come back to the center, back to the center. Bring your hands together in front of your chest and we'll round the back. Just drop your chin down, round. Come back up with a straight spine and open. Take a breath. Come in again, exhale, round. Inhale, big wide open, breath flows in. And go one more, exhale, draw in. And inhale, big wide open. Now we'll take the hands in front of you. Take your left hand, bring it over the right. Put the backs of the hands together, right at the center of the chest. Now lift up. Take a breath in. Exhale, down. Switch hands. Press the backs of the hands together. Inhale, look up, peek underneath your arms. Exhale, come back down. Now release your hands and bring them over to your elbows. We'll come over to the right now. Lift up your left elbow, peek underneath your arms. Come down and over to the other side. Look. Down, over, lift. Down, over, lift. And one more and lift. Now release your hands, let them come out and down, and easily move those arms back. Now we'll innervate the arms. I want you to take your left hand, bring it to the inside of your right arm, and draw down that arm, just like slide down. Now slide up the arm, come all the way up, and when you get to the top of the shoulder, tap. So tap into the neck, around the shoulder. Pause and do it again. Come down the inside of your arm, press. Come out the outside of the arm. Press, 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 press. Tap, 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 tap. In traditional Asian or Douyin massage, they would do karate chops. But you can tap with your full hand. And then just release, let your arm release. Now take your other hand over to the inside of your other arm, come on down, press, 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 and up the outside. And when you get to the top, you can tap or karate chop, depending on what you like. Come down again, slide, slide, slide. And up. Press. When you get to the top, do your thing. Around the neck, around the shoulder, maybe up towards the ear. And we'll do one last one, just come all the way down. And then up. Release and move the arms again. Just a little bit of jiggle, wiggle, jiggle. Breathe. And pause. Step your feet wider apart and we'll bring this left arm across, lift up that left heel the other way. Come down, now lift up the other arm and the heel, opposite heel goes, and the heel goes the other way. Over and down, over and down, and excuse me, and down. Now just free flowing, let your arms move side to side. Come back to the center, let your hands rest, let your arms rest. Now lift up your heels. We'll draw the knees toward one another and then open. You can just ease in and out. Slowly moving. And one more time in and out. Release your heels down. Walk your feet so that they're forward. Step your right foot one step ahead. Lift up your right toe. So we're going to draw in and point. Work that calf and work the shin. In, down, in, and down, and one more in and down. Now step that foot in, step your other foot forward. Lift up the toes, draw back and point. Back and feel that calf move. Now bring that foot in. We'll lift up this right leg again, shake it, loosen up those muscles we worked. Let them rebound to the other. And then place your other foot down. Now keep a tall spine for this next one. Lift up your right foot, so let it hover. Hold on to your right knee in the front. Okay? If it's difficult to do two hands, you could just do one. And what we're going to do is use the breath with the movement. First, we'll exhale, draw that knee in. And you can round your back slightly, let your chin drop. Inhale, come up with the straight spine, knee comes away from you. So bend your elbow, draw that knee in, and you can round. Inhale, open up, so arm is long. One more, exhale, draw that knee in, round slightly. And then inhale, arm is long, knee is away from you. Release that foot down, pause between sides, so notice the difference between left and right. And then we'll get ready for the other side. So lift up this other knee. And I'm gonna turn this way. Bend the elbow, draw it in. And then let that knee come out. Now you might want to round the back, let your chin drop, pull the belly in, exhale, inhale, get long. Exhale, draw in, don't strain your neck, just drop your chin. Inhale, get long. And one more time, exhale, draw in, and inhale, spine is long. Feet come down. Now we're going to lift this right foot again. Put your hand on your knee, the top of your knee, and work that knee in and out, side to side. Now, if you can, take your right foot and kick it across your other leg. So it's coming in front of your chin. Over, over. And then on the last one, stop and release that foot down. So both feet are on top of each other. This is your right leg. We'll lift the opposite arm and bring it on top and put your right arm underneath. Bend both elbows and place the backs of the hands together. So you have your left arm on top and your right foot. As you inhale, lift up the arms and lift up your top foot. Exhale, release down and relax your hands. So this is eagle pose. Draw your wings together, hands together, lift up. Exhale, come down. And we'll go one more. Inhale, lift up, pause at the top. Then exhale, let your hands drop. We'll release out of this eagle pose by bringing our arms and our legs apart. Whoa, stretch. And then place your foot back in front. Lift up your left foot now, and then move that knee in and out, to side to side. And then at some point, you can bring that foot further in front of your opposite shin, kicking, working the inner thigh. And we'll stop, release that foot down. Now we have our left on top of our right. We'll bring the right on top and bend both elbows. Backs of the hands together with an inhale, rise up. Exhale, let your hands flatten. Inhale, come up, hold your core in. Exhale, release. And last time, inhale, lift, 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 pause. Exhale, come back down. And ready, let's fly. Like a birdie in the sky, gonna fly, fly, fly. Come on back down, let your feet come wider apart, lift your heels, do the funky chicken, move those knees in and out. Woo! And rest. Just pause for a moment, feel your feet on the floor, press them in a little bit, and then release that pressing. Feel your shoulders lift, hold them for a moment, then let them drop down. Now bring your hands right here at the center of the chest. Open up, inhale, exhale, soften. And go one more, open up, and exhale, soften. Yes, open big, and the chair, you can take a little wider step to move side to side, get a wider base for stability, rocking side to side. You may want to let the ear drop down when you move from side to side. Just keeping it looser. Rock it back to the center and now turn your right shoulder back and put both hands on your right leg. Lean in towards your right leg and drop this left hand. Just drop it. Touch the inside of your knee, move to this shoulder and draw it back and open. And then come back to where we started by touching the inside of the knee. Now exhale completely. Inhale, come up, shoulder and extend. Exhale, back down again. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower inside. Last time, we'll inhale, open. Now stay here. Lift your other hand and draw everything back in facing the front. I want you to pause and notice how this left side feels. Any differences from the right side? This is the best, that's the best benefit of yoga, when you really can feel what's going on in your body. When you really can have that easy conversation. It feels differently on this side. This is a little tighter, whatever it is. Knowing your body is so important. Now step out this left foot. We'll draw the shoulder back, same side. Both hands come on the top of the leg and release your right hand. Touch the inside of your leg, touch the shoulder and inhale. Look out. Exhale, come back to where we began. Draw up with an inhale, open up that right side, look at your hand. Exhale, come on down. And we'll go one more, up and open. Stay here, let your other hand come out, and then bring everything back to the middle. Knees forward, hands forward. Rest for a moment, just breathing, just being. Maybe wiggle in your seat, really feel yourself seated in this chair. Remembering your barriers. Now we have barriers. What are we going to let in to the gates, right? What are we going to let into the gates? We were talking last week in our meditation class about delights. What has delighted you recently? Just made you laugh. It could even be a snarky laugh, but some of them made you laugh. So what we're going to do now, before we leave today, is some laughter yoga. And it's very simple. I want you to inhale, let your arms come up. And on the down you go, ha 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 ha. Inhale, come up. And then just ha 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 ha. Inhale, lift. And it can make you laugh. One more inhale, come on, and Ah. Just come up again, just bring your hands back into the center. I hope you feel better in your body than you did when we started. I hope you have a little bit of a smile on your face from the silly laughter yoga. May the long time sun shine upon you and all love surround you. The pure light that's within you guide your way on. Namaste. Namaste.